Hey Stephanie!
Hey Ricky!
So we're starting a new series in which we are going to be talking to folks who work at Dashworks about how they use Dash AI in their day-to-day workdays. So Stephanie, maybe you can start by telling us who you are and how long you've been at Dashworks and what you do.
Okay, cool. Well, my name is Stephanie. I am the founding AE for our new product, Dash AI, and I have only been here for about a month.
Well, we're so lucky to have you. So maybe we could just start by telling us, how has Dash AI been useful in the last month that you've been here, especially in the context of onboarding as a new hire?
Typically, have to go through a lot more onboarding docs than I did at Dashworks, and that is truly because I was able to just ask a lot of questions with the tool and find information. I think a perfect example was the holiday was coming up, and I was like, do we have it off? And I just asked Dash AI and was able to pull up all of our holidays and kind of PTO policy. So it was very easy to get onboarded here.
And then what about in terms of like sales things, just kind of the typical types of things that you need to do as an AE, especially as a new AE?
Yes. So I was shadowing a lot of calls and I needed some context before the calls. And what I did is actually ask Dash AI to summarize the company itself, tell me more about this company, summarize the customer relationships. So I literally could ask a question 5 minutes before a call and jump into that call with a lot of context that I would not have had before. So I saved a lot of hours and time to help me get onboarded so much faster.
Yeah, always be closing, right?
Always be closing.
Well, what about for like writing assistance? Have you used it to do writing of like outbound emails? And how has that process been?
Yeah, so I mean, typically when my day is packed with calls, it's back to back to back calls. So a lot of times it's hard to write a follow-up because I'm having to then go back to that gong recording and understand, okay, let's double check everything that was asked so I'm not missing anything. This way with Dash AI, I could literally ask it to help me write a follow-up email to a prospect in the context of the conversation we just had.
Right.
So I've been able to save a lot of time just reviewing recordings by doing that simple ask. On the other side, I've also been able to ask it some fun things like help me write a LinkedIn post, talking about some of the different use cases and features. So I like to say I'm very creative, but Dash AI is a lot more creative than I could ever be.
That's so great. Well, thank you so much for spending time with us. And maybe we'll check back in with you in a month and see how things have changed.
Sounds good. Thanks.